Daybreak. A new story begins from here. Finally the last one, y'all. In the end, the hunter didn't defeat the monster. But the villagers had left, leaving behind only empty ruins to burn in the flames. Wounded and without a target, the monster roared and bellowed and returned to the forest on its own. As though leaving was the parting words, "I'll be back." The hunter stands quietly facing the forest. A long time passes before he answers. What? The hunter doesn't defeat the monster? Lame! Yeah, he's the greatest hunter in the village. Why couldn't he beat the monster? That's just how the story goes. The Rassalos that attacked the village got away. It's because they were all too weak. When I become a hunter, I'll chase that Rathalos away in the blink of an eye. Cut it out. I saw it with my own eyes. You're no match for it. Look, what do you think this is? The spear used to hunt the Rassalos. Yato told me to take care of it for now, which means I'm worthy of carrying it. I'm the one who's gonna be the greatest hunter in the whole village. You can just go home and sleep. I dare you to say that again. Spirit Helmbreaker, take that! Alright kids, that's enough. What did the hunter say in the end? Well, it's time for lunch. Go eat and I'll continue the hunter's story afterwards. Go on now. Mirai. It's already been half a month, but sometimes it feels like it was yesterday. Your memory is improving. I've never forgotten about Akira. Is old Kashiwa awake? Still in a coma, but the doctor says he's gotten a lot better. He has a lot of life in him yet. Things have been so busy lately. New streets and new houses. Good thing we'd saved up some money from the original mining. It made Hiroshirito cough up the money he embezzled. The beginning is the easy part though. Question is, what kind of industry should the village pursue? Mirai. Can't we try the Suzuka cultivation method you mentioned? Once things have settled down. Oh? I was lying about that. Lying? You know how sensitive Suzuka herbs are. It's not really feasible to cultivate them outside their native habitat with current technology. But you said you guys would never have been willing to move if I didn't. You lost your wits in the face of danger, and Nito played you like a fiddle. I had to find a way to get people to leave. The future. Just think about the livelihood of the village. Oh, just thinking about the livelihood of the village is making my head hurt. Actually, I do have an idea. Really? Really? Go ahead then. I'm listening. We can make use of our experience working in the mines. We can have our people go out to work in mature original projects and bring back safe, established technologies, relying on existing supply chains. Do you realize what you're saying? We finally managed to escape that original mine. Now you're trying to send us back in? Weren't you the one who wanted to blow it up? It wasn't about the mine itself, but the fact that you were digging up more than you could manage, and none of you would listen to reason. We've been working directly with Originum ore for so long, and gained so much experience. That can only come in handy. Originum is too dangerous. Catastrophe, Eripathy. Are we really going back to living in fear? Even so, Uncle, there's nowhere in Terra we can avoid living alongside Originum. The bright lights of the great cities are fueled by Originum industry, after all. It's too late to turn our backs on it and go back to the old ways. But how can we? Starting over doesn't mean abandoning everything we once had. what we know about the Iridium industry is just the tip of the iceberg. We need to move forward, learn from mature industrial systems, and gain more experience. We'll learn to benefit from Iridium in a safe, controlled manner. We brought this disaster on ourselves because of our short-sightedness, but that doesn't mean we have to abandon the idea entirely. On the contrary, we must learn to respect the Iridium and respect the destruction it can cause in order to fully enjoy the opportunities that it brings. We shouldn't let the sacrifices of the past go to waste. Besides, we have our friends from Rhodes Island helping us now. Yes. You're right. I should think about the village's future in more practical terms. Iridium industry. I don't know how much of our existing experience will apply, but like you said, it's worth a try. And when the situation in the village improves, you can build me a beautiful lab with the latest technologies. What? What are you planning? To cultivate Suzuka outside of its native habitat, of course. Along with other research, with the aim of breaking free from a reliance on Iridium. To bring us closer to a day when we won't have to cower in the shadow of disaster. When we can stand tall and look towards the light. Towards tomorrow. I'm still worried, Yato. What if the doctor finds out that we took a detour here on our way back from the mission? Are you gonna tell them? Of course not. Here we are. Wow. Everything really was destroyed by the catastrophe. The whole hill was reduced to ashes, and those ashes rose into the clouds and continue to fall even now. How long has it been, Korn? Half a month. Already? Feels like it happened yesterday. I heard the felines have been integrated into Rhodes Island. Yeah. The official name is the Feline Task Force, led by the Palico. But the scholar insists on calling it the Terror Research Commission, and claims to be the leader. They deal with unusual life forms, record the flora and fauna of Terra, and look for a way home. The Palico added that last bit, but apparently, Artie and Scholar have completely forgotten about it. Yeah, I can imagine the Scholar's excitement. The rebuilding of Roka is underway too. Everything's getting better. Don't worry. Do you know why I came here? Not to reminisce about the past, that's for sure. You know me so well. Do you remember the Rathalos? Ah. The monitoring report says it hasn't left the Sobol Mountains. It can be seen circling them amidst a cloud of ashes from time to time. It won't be easy to spot it from a place like this. Let me take a look. It's right there. Up in the sky. Where? Oh, I see it now. I came to. Catches a piece of ash. Witness its fall. The Rasselos flies towards the skies, among the drifting ashes. It flies further and further, as though drawn by a thread. A thread that would inevitably break at some point. Then, it will fall towards the earth. He looks to his right and sees her gazing towards the sky. His gaze slowly moves downwards, stopping at her fingertips. Reaches out. Oh, you got some ash on your shoulder. It's okay, man. You'll get through to her eventually. She'll open up, I'm sure. Are you smiling? It's nothing. Let's go. I'll be here, the hunter said. At the end of the story, many years have passed, New houses have been built in the village, and the forest looks different. The young hunter stands where the old hunter once did, facing the monster born anew. They gaze into each other's eyes. I love this, man. The ending was great. Very spoopy. Man, I did not expect the Rathalos to cause a catastrophe. But I guess with the amount of times they mentioned the catastrophe up until that point, maybe I should have seen it coming. Especially with Scholar being like, I don't see how these rocks can be very scary. That's totally not a flag, right? The old man did end in a coma. Hopefully he wakes up. They did say he was improving, but I don't know exactly what that means, I'll be honest. And good luck, Noracorn. Hopefully it'll get through to Yato. I believe.